So what's up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton collection. So I've never watched Bridgerton. I don't know what it is. I hear it's a show on Netflix, but y'all know when mother comes out with something, I need to buy it. And first of all, look at this packaging. It's everything. Mine is going to stay in the box just because it looks so gorgeous. Now the highlighters, they're gorgeous as well. Yes, I did get both. I told my friend Jackie I'd give her the other one after the video is over because Jackie is lighter than I am, so I don't need a frosty white highlighter. Then of course I bought the blush palette just because I wanted to see how the blushes were going to be. Because I think one of these blushes in here I don't have. And Venus Nectar, which I was trying to get in the last palette that had the two blushes I already had in it, is in this palette. So that works out for me. Because Venus Nectar is the highlight I want to try. So yay me. So take all this stuff out of the packaging and look at how stunning it is. So it's a cute little blush palette. Like an idiot, I put my blush brushes back in the bathroom. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It looks like a gorgeous peachy gold highlighter. This is the blush I need to try because this is the shade Cherish. Y'all know I have the shade Cherish individually. So I might sell that one since I already have it in this palette now. I don't know though. And this one just looks like a really light ashy type shade. So I probably have to pair it with Cherish in order for it to work on me. But that's what she looks like. Now I have the highlighter Incandescent Gold. And then there's Extreme Gold. So I'm thinking Incandescent Gold is that the bright white one. I don't remember the names of which one is which. And here is the outer packaging. So I was right. Yes, it's nice white incandescent looking gold shade, if you will. I'm hoping it's not too ashy on my face, but it has the same little emblem that the original one has. And I brought it with me so you all can see. Except y'all know the holiday one was in gold, but it has the same emblem. It just has, yeah, so see, like it just has a cherub on it in this one. If you can see that little part right there where it doesn't have a cherub on this one. But they all look gorgeous. I am going to swatch all of them now side by side so you can see. So I'll swatch the original one first, and I'll swatch the lighter one and then the deeper one. So we're going to swatch, I think it's called Lunar Nude, the one that came out in the holiday collection. Let me double check this box though. Yep, Lunar Nude. And then we're going to swatch, I think this is Incandescent Gold. It actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it does. It would on my skin tone. Oh, I don't know if she's getting it now. I don't know. And then we have this one, which is Extreme Gold. I want to swatch Extreme Gold next to what do you call it, Trophy Wife, just to see that this is them. So this is Lunar Nude from the holiday collection of 2021. This is Incandescent Gold, and then this is Extreme Gold. I think I'll put the fancy one in this bag to make sure. Yep, I remember to put it in here. Okay, so now we're gonna swatch Trophy Wife next to this and see which one. I feel like it's just Trophy Wife is just more glittery. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So there's Trophy Wife next to Mother. So Mother's is actually more gold than Trophy Wife. Yeah, Mother's is definitely more gold than Trophy Wife, if you can't tell. But, you know, I'm here for it. So, of course, we're going to put all this stuff on. Let me go get a brush. Oh, wait. I forgot to swatch the highlighter that's in the actual palette. So, I'm going to swatch that in front of the shade from the 2021 holiday collection. So, I'm going to swatch Venus Nude in front of Lunar Nude. Oh, and I'm loving that shade. Look at that. Yes, that's stunning. So, I'm going to try to use all three highlighters on different parts of my face so we can get an idea of how all of them look on brown girls. But again, let me go get a brush for that. And then I'll open the eyeshadow palette and we can stare at it and all this gloriousness. If you're curious what's actually on my eyes right now though, I have the Encanto palette on from McGrath Cosmetics. It was one of the palettes I wanted to get, and my friend who I was going to give the Pat McGrath highlighters who actually got it for me for Christmas. So let me zoom y'all in a little bit so you can see the eye look. I don't know, lately I've just been really into these AK eye looks, because if you can't tell, these are the colors of the AKA, the black sorority. They use green and pink. Anyway, let me go get this brush, girl. Okay, so I went and got my blush and highlighter brushes because I got 3 highlighter brushes since I have 3 highlighters to put on. And I'm going to start off with a blush. So I'm going to start off with the lighter one just to see how it looks on some of my skin tone. I figure I'm going to have to put Cherish on top of it, but we can start off with it because why not? So let's just take my cute little brush and yeah, see y'all, I feel like I don't see it at all. And I'm picking it up with the brush, and see, I just see glitter and shimmer. So that's how the blush looks on some of my skin tone. To me, it's just more like a glorified highlighter from what I'm seeing. It kind of reminded me of the one that we looked at from Dior. That's what it's giving me. So we just take Cherish because we know that one's going to show up. There it is. It's not the other one looked bad. It's just more, you know, I want to see some color in the cheeks because that's what blush is supposed to do. And I don't feel like that other one was giving us anything besides shimmer. And shimmer is fine, but shimmer is for highlighter, not for my blush. And if I want a shimmery blush, I still want some pigmentation in it, and I just shimmer. So that wasn't doing. But Cherish is giving what I need. I might put that other one on top of it. Yeah, let's see how it looks on top of it as opposed to underneath it. Okay, yeah, it's just giving like nice glowy blush when you put it on top of Cherish. So now I know to put it on top of Cherish, and it will give me a nice glow from within. As you can see, we just look nice and lushy glowed. So I'm going to take the shade. I'm going to take the lightest shade, Incandescent, this one, and we're going to put that down the middle of the face. So here it goes. Let's see how it goes. And I'm always scared because I'm like, it's going to look crazy. It's going to look different. And it doesn't look that bad. Like, maybe because I'm using a stippling highlighter brush as opposed to like a regular highlighting brush that would pick up a lot of product. That's why it didn't look bad. But because of y'all, I was concerned. I was like, oh, Lord. Let's put on Cupid's bow. So I'm going to put the peachy gold shade called Nectar, it's our Venus Nectar, on the chin here. And then we will go into the gold one and we'll put that on the cheeks. So I feel like the other one didn't even really showing up, but I used the stippled blush on purpose so that way that much product wouldn't pick up. So just in case it didn't work with my skin tone, I'm gonna be out here looking crazy. Cause I still do need to take thumbnails for this video, and I can be out here looking crazy. And what we do is not purpose, okay? So I really like the shade Venus Nectar, and now I'm glad I didn't end up getting the other face palette because I got at least one new blush in here that I haven't had before. Now let's get into the gold one. This is the one I'm most nervous about because I'm just like, ooh, how is this about to look? So I picked up a light amount of product because I didn't want to be out here looking crazy. It's actually doing a good job of diffusing and not looking like over glittery and over yellow and just a mess. Look how nice it looks. Like, I feel like you can barely tell it's on my face. And I have dug into it like a couple of times now. So I'm like, okay, I feel like it picked up a little bit more on this side. Why, I don't know. But it's giving very light pigmentation and highlighting. I guess she knew people didn't want to be able to look like a gold, crazy, hot mess. So she made it where the pigmentation picked up lightly. Because y'all saw me putting it on, and I feel like you hardly see it on my face at all. So I guess that's good if you don't want a extreme glittery highlight and you can build on it nicely. So I'm gonna build it a little bit more, just a little bit. But I feel like it looks beautiful. Like, she finally got the highlighter formula down to where like all of us are in agreement. Because that first one she came out with 2020, honey, I was like, I want all my money back, okay? I want money back I ain't even spent yet on Pat McGrath palettes in the future just because of this highlighter. Yeah, that highlight is definitely giving. So all the highlighters are giving all the vibes, and now they're all mine. Sorry, Jackie, it's mine. I still love you, but it's Pat McGrath and it's mine. I don't play about my Pat McGrath, so I'm gonna need all my Pat McGrath. All this bag behind me keeps getting on my nerves. It keeps making noise, and I'm like, why are you making so much noise? Like, I hope y'all can't hear it. Like, I feel like every time I'm moving where I'm sitting, like, it's just making noise. It's like, look, girl, calm down. You in the bag, calm down. I mean, I know we're trying to get the bag, but like, we don't need the bag to be making a whole bunch of noise. So somebody tell it to chill. Okay, now let's get into this eyeshadow palette. Look how stunning the packaging is. I just can't with this packaging. And I saw what is a Kinky Sweat. I think she's just calling herself Alicia now. She paired this with the Pat McGrath Mothership one. I think that's a great idea because you get a lot of the cooler mattes to go along with it. And I was gonna pair it with the Levian Rose, the little bitty one as well, but this one looks like on the inside. So I wonder why she had to sit in there the way it does. Anyway, I'm really loving the colors. I think I'm just gonna stick to like the bottom row and then maybe this shade, but I might try to use all the shades since it's only 6. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I have decided I need to go off camera and take this eye look off so we can get the new one on. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, y'all, so this is what I came up with. I used every shade except this one right here. So we used everything else. And y'all know I had to use the bluish Pop Special shade. So I'm going to start off with a dark plum shade. Or satiny, I guess. Fuchsia pinkish shade on the outer V. I actually didn't mind the fact that this was more like a satin shade as opposed to a matte because of how pigmented it is. I'm the type just like I want it to be really pigmented when it is on the outer V, and the fact that this is pretty pigmented even though it is like more of a satiny metallic type shade, I'm okay with it. Now I went in with a lighter pink shade towards the front of the eye, like right up in here, to get a nice little gradient going before I got to the sparkly shade that I put directly in the front, because I wanted that to be, of course, the focal point. Now I'm going to take the dark purple I put on the lower lash line. The funny thing is, on the lower lash line, I feel like it didn't look that dark, but when I blended like up here, I feel like it looks way more impactful. I feel like I should do a crease with this, but it's kind of late now, so here we are. Plus, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I just got off work, and I'm just trying to make sure this video goes up 2 days since I got it yesterday. So, y'all got to see the Charlotte Tilbury yesterday. Y'all got to see Dior Monday. And today, Tuesday, I'm sorry, today, Wednesday, you will see this lovely Pat McGrath eyeliner. So now we got both our shades on. I got my lighter pink and my deeper pink. Now I'm going to take the glitter glue, because I forgot to bring the stick from Mother. So I got to take my BH Cosmetics glitter glue and put that on my lid in order to put on this sparkly shade. Of course, now the battery wants to die in the middle of this. Great, thank you so much. So I'm going to just start applying it, and wherever it dies, it's like y'all will see like the rest. But hopefully you see me at least put it on initially. So I kind of tap it in, and you know. Then I went back in with the pink again. So I took the lighter pink and kind of dusted it back over here and over here. So kind of blend it in together. And I like the way I get the gradient with the pinks, and then you get the bam sparkle like right in the front. So I just really wish I had brought the stick, because it's like I rarely ever use it, because I always forget about it, I guess, because it's a stick instead of, you know, like in a tube like I'm used to. Yeah, that's looking good. So now I'm going to the inner corner, and I just use that more mauve-ish purple shade for my inner corner and kind of drug it up to the shimmer a little bit to get that extra pop and metallic poof, what you see. And this is pretty much our finished eye look. Y'all know I'm going to do a wing and some mascara, so let me go do that, and then I will return and we can talk about it. So back on up, because your portion of being this much of my face is over. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And so, don't this just look like my makeup aesthetic? Like, look at these eyes. Oh, I randomly decided to put the, what is it, Princess Warbucks pencil from ColourPop and the Powerpuff Girls collection underneath the eye, so that's where that extra blue came from. I felt like we weren't getting enough blue, even with the inner corner being blue. I felt like we needed some extra, so I decided to put some extra down there, because the pop of purple wasn't really doing it for me, wasn't really giving to me what I needed. This, now, it's giving me what I need. So anyway, my thoughts. Y'all know Mother killed it with this palette. I will say I wish there were more mattes, because this is literally the only matte, but this is my aesthetic and type color matte. Y'all know when I'm going to do a nude look, it's going to be like a mauve-ish or berry toned look. So this palette fits my aesthetic perfectly, because this is a blue to purple shift special shade. I got my pinks, I got my mauves, and I got this champagne shade to put in the inner corner when I do this simple look right here. But then when I want to be extra, I got my pop of blue and all that. So yes, this palette is gorgeous. I don't know if it fits with the aesthetic of the show though. I can't lie to you, I've never watched the show. nutshell. I don't know anything about it, but I like my makeup as a whole. We know Mother's blushes are amazing. We begged her to come out with them, and she finally delivered like we asked. She got the highlighters in order, because honey, I'm telling y'all, in 2020 when I was like questioning my whole existence, because I was like, Mother does everything right. What is going on with this highlighter? But she cleared it up, she fixed it up, she, you know, held herself to a higher standard and put herself back to where she's supposed to be, not where she was with that. And I'm happy about it. But yeah, so I like all the stuff I tried. They actually have a waiting list for this collection on Mother's website if you wanted to get it and you didn't get a chance to get it when it came out. So you can join the waiting list if you want. I thought it was supposed to come to Sephora. People said it was, but I never saw it show up to Sephora personally. So I kind of thought it was weird that it was going to show up to Sephora, and then it didn't. So I'm like, I guess she realized, you know, like, she just hoarded for her website so that way she'd get all the coins and don't have to share them with Sephora. Which, I ain't mad at you, Mother, do you think? But anyway, I like the collection. I'm so excited I got it. I'm going to actually go home and while I'm editing my video, watch Karen's video, because hers went up today too, and I didn't get time to watch it at work. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I love the palette. I love the blushes. I love the highlighters, because I was scared of the gold highlighter, and I'm surprised that the other highlighter worked for me, so I'm happy about that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.